What is up, Broncos country? I am your host, Dak. This is Montoya. We are excited because the Broncos got a big win on the road in Houston. Houston, we have a problem. Tomorrow is the trade deadline. We got so much to get into, and it's Raider week, baby. Let's go. But first, do you even Broncos, bro?
Touchdowns and tackles, our spirits are high. From the mile-high cheers, we reach for the sky. Analyze instead, every week we grind. Passions in our hearts, leave no fan behind. The heart of the game, let's make it clear. Do you even Broncos, bro? You know we here. Do you even Broncos, bro, when we hit that field? Orange and blue pride, it's our strength and our shield. Every win, every loss, we deal with the flow. Broncos bros on the mic, let the whole world know.
Let's go. We got a
Let's
good
go, baby. We back,
baby.
Broncos Bros Monday.
It's 7 o'clock.
Best time of your day. Best time of our day.
Oh, yeah, dude. We have three very important guests that are joining us today. Not one, not two, not three, not four, but five Broncos bros talking about our favorite team. You know how we do. We got to have a fun time, you know. There's a lot to get into this week, as I touched on the intro. But first, let's get the housekeeping out of the way. You know, that way we can have the friends on over and talk some ball.
Boys in the chat, you know what I mean? Get that housekeeping.
So, first and foremost, if
Like,
you
share,
are
and subscribe.
watching this, if this is your first time, make sure to what, George?
Like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, and please subscribe. Yes, because we are very close. What? How many are? We're pretty close. I think we're like about
under 40.
Under 40 to reach
Under 40
our.
is 539.
Yep, for an opportunity to be entered to win a Bo Nix jersey, our giveaway. I'm excited. We're right there, dude. So yeah, we're close, dude. It's crazy. But after that, make sure you check out all our shows after you subscribe. Mondays and Fridays and Wednesdays, I guess. Oh, Mondays and Fridays at 11 a.m. Orange and Blue Blitz, and then Mondays at 7 p.m. The Broncos
Bros. Let's go, baby.
Tuesday, Nothing Rhymes with Orange and Blue at 7:30 p.m. Check out that with Johnny and Jay, the Dreamweaver. Wednesdays at 2:30 p.m. You got Doc and JT doing their thing with Mile High Symposium. Wednesdays at 6. Ooh, Wednesdays are a busy day. You got Broncos Talk with your boy Bronco Libre and Adhan. Thursdays, the new show at 7 p.m. But not this Thursday, though. There will be a reason to that madness. But because of the Broncos Raiders game. But the Mile High Outcast with your boys Medlock and Tim Dog. And then, of course, on Fridays, you got Viva Los Broncos. Breaking news with the fresh squeeze. In case tomorrow there's some kind of trade, we might have breaking news, the fresh squeeze. And the game day is out of control. It's filled with shows. Pre-game, get bucked. And then now you got the book and booth play-by-play. And then you got every game day buck your feelings. We got a bevy of shows. We're shoving shows down your throat, whether you like it or not. But you'll like it because it's a lot of fun because we like to talk Broncos bros. Anyways, let's not forget the sponsor of this lovely show, Dubby. Go and get yourself a dub, even if it's a big-time dub on the road. If you're on the road, check out Dubby. No sugar, no calories, no maltodextrin, no fillers, no artificial colors. Formulated with nothing but amino acids, B vitamins, and nootropics, including the patented Neurofactor nootropic, and the caffeine is derived directly from the coffee fruit. In case you guys... Sorry about that. In case you guys are getting away from the energy drink stuff, this stuff is a better alternative. And when you check out, use the code OBN10 for a 10% off at checkout. Check the website and the link down below in the bio. So enough of that, dude. I hope I did a good job on the housekeeping. Sometimes you miss things here and there, but that's okay. We're here to have fun. So
Like, share, subscribe. It's okay.
first, let's bring on one of our guests.
We're gonna bring on for the first time
Ooh,
Broncos Bros.
Jay the Dream Weaver.
Jay the
Give me that
Dream
drum
Weaver.
roll.
Get you a drum roll going here. We have added a lot of
Run down.
The bros.
You're the
Oh my gosh, boys! I have been looking forward to this because you guys are an absolute riot. I feel like I hang out with you virtually on Monday nights already, but like I'm here to be a bro, like front row. Be a bro front row. That should be a
bro front row. Even Broncos bro. Of course. Of course. Jay is our good friend, our founder, pretty much. He's the one that
he's our founder.
Even have a chance. So we give much love and appreciate you, Jay, for joining us tonight. And it was a pleasure to meet you. We both got to meet you at the game, at the Giants game. We talked about it on the show, but now you're here. So
it will come again. We have to have another meetup. Fantastic to meet you guys in person. You know, man. We interact so much on the World Wide Web, but like it's nice to know you guys are real people out there in the world.
Hell yeah. And it was also a pleasure to meet your parents. Who else that we met that day?
Yep.
Shout
my
out
mom and
to
dad.
Them, much love, great people. We were glad to meet them as well, bro. So thank you for sharing them with us. That
whole
day.
Broncos family, as you guys could have told, it is all in the family, and it's thick and thin, through thick and thin for the Broncos and at least my family. I know it's your family as well. So
hell yeah, dude. Well, let's quit the chit chat. Let's get on the other two, thing one and thing two, Mile High Outcast.
We got the Outcast joining the Broncos Bros and Jay Weaver tonight. Special edition, 5-piece. We got the 5-man crew coming out. We call us the Fan 5. And we're going to drop in.
Medlock. What's up, Medlock?
Doing good.
We love you. It's going to be a good show.
You're right.
We got the Tim
Dog.
What's up?
Let's go, man. Let's freaking
what
go.
A 5-piece, bro. This is wild.
Yeah.
You know what? Okay,
What up, fellas?
How you guys doing? Tonight. What was that, Jay?
I was gonna say 5 times the outrage tonight. Like
it's gonna be.
We got a lot to talk about. Got a lot to talk about, and I'm sure we're gonna have a lot of different opinions, I guess, throughout this little triangle we got here.
Some of us might just get kicked off the show if we don't get some act right. It might just be George. We don't know. It's gonna be crazy.
Could be.
It's gonna be wild. It's gonna be wild. We're gonna have a great time. We're pleasure to have the Outcasts on so we can get a little bit of talking about the Raider game, because Thursday they're not going to be able to have the show, obviously, because the Broncos are playing. So it's a pleasure, and of course having Jay. Before we jump in, though, let's hit a few comments. We got Michael Yost already in here. Big Dog, shout out, Mike said, I got 2 things to say. Let's go Broncos Bros. Yes, sir. Broncos Bros. He said, number 2, Dog, this whole Disney, ESPN, YouTube versus is everyone's going to blow up in their face. And number 3, like, share, and sub. Like, share, and subscribe so we can get other jerseys. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, 3 things. Yeah, that was 3 things. Izzy, let's go Broncos.
Let's go Broncos. Broncos, bro.
What's up, Izzy?
Izzy. Uncle Todd.
What's up, Uncle Todd?
As Uncle Todd of the network from now on. As of the
he got crowned that yesterday. George hopped on the halftime show.
Yep.
And
the official uncle of the
he's
network.
Everyone's Uncle Todd now.
He's everyone's Uncle Todd now. He was live with us.
Orange and Blue's got their Orange and Blue. We got our own Unk on the network.
Yep. Orange and Blue got Unk. Big Unk. How about them Broncos, Shy? What's going on?
What's up, Shy? I'm shy about it, baby. We gonna
love your takes, guys. Love the ending of
the game. What's up, D-Rock?
Hey.
All right. We are here. We got a big W yesterday. Broncos Texans win. George, how would you describe that big win, bro? Just give
I
me a
would
quick
describe it as very ugly and something of what we're kind of growing accustomed to, and I don't like it. Throughout this season, we've shown. I'll go with the positives. I'll start with the positives because it's Bronco Victory Monday. Come on, we're here. It's Monday night. We get the fan five here. And I'm going to go with the positivity in that we are winning close games, single score games when you have to finish at the end. And we haven't done that in the last 10 years. All of our games that have been close, that have come down to the wire, when you're going neck and neck, you get 2 minutes left with the ball, whatever it is. We usually failed in those situations. We kind of grew accustomed to it. And now I think we hate the opposite of it, but we love it as well. Because now we're watching our team that we think can be amazing. We know they can be. They put up a 44-piece, against a subpar defense, but they can click like that. And here we are week after week struggling to score points until the fourth quarter. And I think we're all just kind of trying to wrap our mind about what this team really is and where we're at.
Yeah, I hear you on that, bro. What about you, Jay? How are you feeling about that win yesterday, bro?
I'm feeling great, only because now we get to kind of take our big step back away from the game and like look at the standings and look at how like, holy cow, guys, we're tied for number 1 in the NFL. Like, it doesn't matter how it looks, we got her done. And we are at the statue that, like, we had only hoped for at the very beginning of the years to be in this position. But we are a very flawed team. And I guess it just kind of goes to show state of the NFL overall that you have, like, the Colts being, some gaudy team, which obviously is not going to be, the average of the NFL. And, like, I feel like national, media looks at us kind of in that same light of, like, I mean, it looked good on paper, but like, we haven't seen it yet. We're unproven. So yeah, a lot of mixed feelings with that victory yesterday.
Yeah, dude, I hear you on that. What about you, Tim Dog? How are you feeling, bro? Talk to me.
Oh man, I already think you guys already hit the subjects that every Bronco fan is feeling, right? Like, come on, like, do we have to wait to the fourth quarter? Like, it's so like, I mean, I watched it with my Uncle Todd and my brother George, and man, it just like put the gas on, put your foot on the gas, throw some stuff. Bo did overthrow some stuff. My first take was that Ingram was going to get that first touchdown, and if he did not overthrow him, I would have made that call, man. But like, we gotta figure this out, man. I mean, because our defense, I feel, is doing a bang-up job no matter what. But, there comes a time where they're going to give up these big plays. I think Riley did awesome. I think, as a group effort, as a defense, field goal. That gives Bo a chance in the fourth quarter. But, I mean, I'll take the dub all day, I will take that dub. I just think that we got a short week again. I mean, the London game to go and, what our schedule is right now, man, the time restrictions that we have, I think has something to do with it. Because offensive line looked a little tired to me, but I'm flying high and mile high.
I like it. Speaking of mile high Medlock, give us your feedback, bro. Give us your take. Give us your feelings, your emotions.
Yeah. So yesterday I was mile high too. I was flying high. We pulled out the victory. It was very ugly, but we got the 2 touchdowns. We got the 2-point conversion. We pulled it off at the end, but after looking at it today, I'm a little skeptical. I mean, like Jay said, we're a very flawed team, and it's not flawed in ways that can't be fixed, but it's flawed in ways that if we don't get it fixed, even as good as our record is, and the 2 losses we had were at the last second. So the record is good, but what's actually getting done on the paper with our offense and special teams got to get cleaned up, because we can't go into a playoff run and expect to beat really good teams with the way our offense is playing. Our defense will keep us in there, but if our offense is not getting points, and one thing, it's it's give and take, but if our defense is getting points, that would be a little bit different, and that may come, but we definitely got to clean up stuff on offense and special teams to match the way the defense is playing. To make
I hear you on that. I think my overall take, man, is we are flawed. I agree with that, but it's like you guys hit on. It's nothing that we can't clean up. Maybe the trade deadline, which we'll get into later on in the show, will help us with that. I don't know. This is a discussion. But I just know that anytime I feel like Bo Nix hits the fourth quarter, baby, it's, you're getting a dub, because if you leave the game in this man's hands, he going to make you dance and he going to get it done. You know what I mean? It's going to be showtime.
He going to make you Bo leave.
Yes, Bo leave, because this man in his career has 7 game-winning drives, bro. That is clutch. And I don't give a damn about all the analytics, all the nerd geeks, what you want to shove down our throats, bro, because all that matters to me is freaking dubs, bro. And we're 7-2 right now. And we're going to get the rest figured out. We're still trying to figure out our identity. I felt like our offense sometimes is just like a dose of J.K. Dobbins with a little bit of R.J. Harvey and Cortland Sutton in there, which I feel like we need some more playmakers on this offense, because I feel like defenses are not respecting us on offense at all whatsoever, bro. Especially when you have that 2 high shell coverage guarding Cortland Sutton and taking him out the game. Teams are now having you guys having us try to beat them with other playmakers like a Troy Franklin or whatever, and the job's not getting done. But anyways, that's how I feel.
Yeah, I mean, to touch on that point, Troy Franklin's being targeted too much.
Definitely.
Yeah. Like, I'm like, what? Why are we force feeding Troy Franklin? Like, let it happen naturally. We want him to perform. But if you're going to force feed anybody, you force feed Cortland Sutton. You force feed the guy that's been doing it for you year in and year out. The guy Bo has the most chemistry with. Or I'll go back to my preseason take. Make Evan Ingram your number 2 wide receiver and stop freaking around and throwing the ball around and use the middle of the field. Like, you got to figure it out. Stop force feeding Troy because Sean wants to be right because he moved up for him. Get over your ego.
And then you know what? It's like, and then also if you're getting receivers downfield, I mean, I'm pretty sure all of us said this. Bo needs to figure out the touch pass. But when he's throwing it in the end zone, you want to put a jump ball with Sutton, give him a chance, because he's not going to let it get it intercepted. He keeps throwing those lasers, and it's like, put the ball up, and then when he does, what happened? They got a pick. The one time he should have lasered it, he went up and a pick. And he needs to figure out how hard to throw the ball, how soft to throw the ball in every situation, because we're 7-2 now. Playoffs ain't going to get easy. You know what I mean? Like, he needs to figure this stuff out. This is the kind of stuff you're going to tire out your defense. You're going to just tire your defense out because they're on the time of possession is on their side, and it's unfair to the defense.
Let me ask the room, because George, I'm right with you. I was let's go Evan Ingram. He is a tight end, but he's really wide receiver. He needs to be, volume targeted. And we've gotten to a point now where we're saying the same things to ourselves as we did last year without Evan Ingram, which was, hey, we don't have the players in the tight end room, but we're also not even targeting them. We're not even giving them a shot. Like, from a target distribution in this offense, the tight end room is non-existent. Doesn't matter, apparently, that we have a Pro Bowl caliber player in the room. It's the same
that
thing.
You paid.
To me, then that's a Sean Payton problem. That's not an Evan Ingram problem, and that's not even a Bo Nix problem. It is a let's get the tight end more, strategically involved in the offense from a target share perspective. It's not Evan Ingram's fault. I feel bad for him.
Yeah. It's sad because
it's right now.
Yeah, I think it starts, of course, it's collectively. I like to use that word, George. It just makes me sound smart. But collectively, we are struggling as a unit, bro. And it starts from the top down. Bo Nix could be better. Yeah, that could be true. Sean Payton needs to be better. And when I talk about like when it comes to playmaking, like situational, because you're calling screenplays that are you're 3rd and 10, and you're calling a bubble screen or one of those screens instead of trying to push the ball behind the sticks, type of thing is what I'm seeing as a fan anyway. So you look at plays like that, and you kind of scratch your head like, why are we doing things like this, And then you got Bo, like, I think sometimes he just gets too jittery, as the word I could use, I guess, and making like overthrows or missing his guys. But then you have playmakers also that are not executing and catching the ball, like Bidet. Freaking Bo hits him in the hands. He has real estate in front of him. All he has to do is make the damn catch.
Jaleel would caught it.
Get the first.
Oh, come on! I knew
My
it.
God.
I knew it. I saw your face.
I'm surprised.
Come on, man.
Our intro. It's in our intro. He's literally
Jaleel might get moved. Jaleel, it's a shame that he is just sitting on the couch, not involved.
Very disappointing. I want to hear Medlock though.
Yeah, listen to
Medlock. So for me, same thing. I mean, it's just like you're saying. Sean Payton has got to get his play calling and has got to figure out how to get the offense moving. Like Bo's not at the Peyton Manning level where he can, manage the whole offense by himself yet. But Peyton has got to get other guys and get his balanced play calling back, because in the first quarter, we gave the ball to Dobbins. He was looking pretty good. That second quarter, 1 touch to Harvey, not one rushing attempt at all to Dobbins. And that's not going to cut it. So between the tight ends getting involved and getting more running plays, you have to be able to set up the screen game. You got to be able to set up the play action pass. And we're not doing none of that because, like Dak said, nobody's respecting us. We come out and we had a good start of the running game. And then we just, like I said, we just went away from it. And, Sean has got to get his play calling in order to keep us a threat the whole game and keep us balanced and, set up plays instead of trying to force plays.
Oh, yeah.
I agree. Totally agree with you, Joe.
And I would like to see a little more up tempo, not just in the fourth quarter when we're down, but why can't we utilize that to start the game? Well, not to start the game, because I know there's a script that they go by. We want to see what the defense is doing. But why can't we use some of that up tempo maybe in the second quarter or what have you? You know what I mean?
We definitely can do that. We're just not doing it.
We did it against Dallas.
Yeah,
we did it against Dallas. We had an actual jump start to the offense, and we didn't need heroics in the second half because that's. I mean, at the end of the day, we have like a defense that needs a lead. That's how you get pass rushing going naturally without our scheme. Like we just need a lead to work with. We just don't have.
Yeah.
Like I said, if our defense was creating points, it'd be a little bit different. It could take some little pressure off the offensive, but it hasn't happened. Defense is still playing good. They just have not been able to produce turnovers that have resulted in points from them. They've gotten the ball to us. We've gotten a couple 3 points. Field goals, got some touchdowns, but definitely we need more from our offense, because one thing I don't want us to do. I don't know if you guys have seen the Bengals after the loss yesterday. You've seen Jamar Chase and the other receiver. They were not too happy with the losing by 1, and they said, just make the effing stop, And I don't want our team to get to that point where our defense is looking at our offense like, and making it known, that hey guys, we're doing all we can.
But Riley did. Riley had that moment.
He said
Riley was pissed on the sideline, screaming, like, "Come on, fucking do something!" Like, there's a clip. There's a clip. Riley did. He let him hear it because the offense isn't doing their job. But to your point, we don't want it to become an animosity where they're starting to be. Right. It needs to be in camaraderie. Like sometimes
that's what it's going to become. That's what it's going to become
from your teammates, your brotherhood. Sometimes you need that pick me up, like
holding each other accountable, kind of thing. Yeah. So onward we go. There's a question, like, so after yesterday's game, I mean, despite what we listed of what needs to be better, that we just mentioned, do we feel like in totality this Denver Broncos team, are they contenders or pretenders? Tim, I'll start with you.
Oh, we're definitely contenders. We're not at all pretend. We just need to open our
Who's
playbook.
watching ESPN now?
Like Jay, I want to say what Jay said earlier. This is the same conversation we had for weeks.
Schefter.
This is the same.
Is that the Broncos trade? Hold on, Tim. Is that a Broncos trade?
Guys, Bo Callahan's a Denver Bronco.
Nice one. But seriously,
Anyways, go ahead and finish your thoughts, bro.
It's the same conversation except the Dallas game, right? Except the Dallas game. Everyone, you guys been on since week 1. Me and Joe have been guests. Jay's been doing this. I mean, so all season long, we keep saying open the playbook, and I've been telling George, screaming at it, like, dude, like this playbook. Not that he didn't know. It's just like, how are we going to actually get to the milestone if Sean Payton doesn't throw in Ingram? Like, keep Dobbins in, like Joe said. Like, Dobbins was looking great, and then all of a sudden you just don't go to it. Like, I mean, there's so much things, and the defense is going to be upset after even if we win that game. They're just going to be like, we saved the game again. Like, even though Bo's coming back, he wouldn't have a chance to come back like that, except for the Philly game or whatever. Like, so you got to give them some rest. You got to make them feel like we got your backs, who we're going to war together.
Yeah, I hear you on that. What about you, Jay? What you thinking? Contenders or pretenders, bro?
Oh, we're definitely contenders. I mean, we've got a veteran head coach that has been there, done that. That's a major checkbox as you get into the postseason and you get into, football that matters. We've got superior coaching in that. And I we talk about like all these issues, man, but at the end of the day, look at our vibes, our connotation of our team right now. And we're tied for number 1 in the NFL. We have been praying for times like this for how long?
Feels so damn good, bro. Yeah, I mean, for sure.
That's just the whole point of like, man, this NFL season is wide open. Like, it's not a normal year where you have like an undefeated team and like you have a clear cut top tier of this league. Like, we're all kind of bunched together this year. So why not this year? Why not?
Ooh, what about you, Medlock?
So I'm not trying to beat the downer here. So if anybody thinks he's in the downer,
take him up.
We are still contenders, but I will say this: we're not going to be like the last possession the Texans had. They had the ball for 24 seconds. That was horrible play clock management by them. We're not going to keep getting breaks like that, with when we get to better teams, when we get to Baltimore, I know we don't play them to the playoffs if we do, but we got KC, we've got Buffalo, that like teams like that, they're not going to have just total lapses like that. So, like I said, we are still contenders because we still only lost the 2 games at the last minute. So we are finding ways to be clutch. We're finding ways to get it done. And man, if you look at the rest of the schedule, we only play 1 team that is over 500 on the road. Other than that, we have 3 teams that we play that are 500 at home. So we have the best chance in our division, in all of the AFC, to come out with a really good record, even if we lose 2 or 3 games to some of these over 500 teams. But we just got to take care of the games that we can't lose to keep us in contention, because there's no reason why we shouldn't have a 12-5 record or better at the end of the season. So you can do it. Contenders.
What about you, my bro?
I was gonna ask you the same.
Dude, we've seen this story before, bro. Do we get the Cinderella ending though? The happily ever after? We're gonna find out. But Denver Broncos are a contender. You damn right we are, because we've already went and beat the Super Bowl defending champs on the road in Philly. We've beat the number 1 defense. We got 2 touchdowns on yesterday, despite, they're clamping some teams, man. They're suffocating offenses, bro. Houston is no joke. Don't let their record fool you by any means. So I feel like we are contenders, man. 7-2, tied for the best record in the NFL. And we're kind of replicating the similar formula of how we did it in Super Bowl 50. So we're gonna find out, though. What about you, my bro?
So we're definitely contenders in the fact that we can win these close games early on, while we still don't know our identity. We still don't know who we are as a football team, but we know we're good enough to win on any given Sunday. And taking that momentum through the back half of the season, trying to go into the playoffs with a potential top seed, hosting playoff games. And to Joe's point, those home games matter. I think we're 9-0 in our last home game, in our last 9. We don't lose at home a lot. So that is very crucial going into a playoff run. If we can lock down through the back half of the season and finish off these teams, come through with a 1 seed or at least a top 2 seed, depending on how things unfold. You got Titletown running through Denver, and it's always scary if you're coming through Denver for the playoffs. And I would just say our team is only going to get better as the season goes on, just because I believe, first of all, in Sean we trust, in the Peyton Walter we trust, and we're going to continue to keep growing because we've seen it year after year so far where we have gotten better as a team. Now, this ugly offense is what we've been waiting for to not be ugly. But how many ugly offenses have we had where we're not winning close games? We're winning those. So now we have a chance for offense to finally grow.
Right. I think we're 4-2 in close games this year.
This year. We only lost that Colts in the Chargers game.
Yep.
A fucking leverage call and we will the leverage call and a blown lead. Before we give us one solid loss. That
might be the only leverage called in the NFL all year.
In the last decade. What do you mean?
I love the screenshots of the blocked field goal that Houston had on us this week, and seeing down the line of okay, if we're gonna talk about leverage, talk to me about leverage.
Preach, because I'm like
craziness, man. What a subjective pile of crap.
Before we transition,
Jay's just disgusted right now. Jay's like, "Oh, I can't even talk about it."
Before we transition, do we got any comments?
I was
pending right now, and then
we got a couple in here. Michael Yost, he said, "Let Bo run, let Dobbins run, let Harvey run. Hell, let Sutton run. Just run the ball."
Hey, I will say this to Yost
run, hand it off to Mims at least on a sweep.
I'll say this to Yost. Yost, real quick. I was on pregame. It was a pleasure to meet you, Yost. You did predict 15, and then Johnny goes, "What are you talking about?" And you go, "I mean 16. You should have stuck with that 15, bro."
That's a good one. That's a good one. He said he saw another fan page begging George Payton to go after Jalen Waddle.
I seen that too. No.
But
no.
It's a whole Pandora's box we're opening up here with this topic in itself. I know, Dak, you have very strong feelings on the wide receiver free agent, or not free agent, but trade acquisition market.
Yep. But before we get into all that,
George said, "Evening all.
What's up?"
Uncle Todd said, "What's up, guys? Great show so far. We all touched on the Broncos, have some stuff to clean up and work on." And he says that we will win the AFC West. Go Broncos.
Love it.
He believes.
He believes. He's a believer. Y'all said our locker room's way more tight. They hold themselves accountable. And if we get a better tempo, we have a chance to be a bowl contender. And that is very true. Get our offense right.
Yeah.
So happy Kansas City lost yesterday. We love a Kansas City loss every week. That's a great time.
Yeah. So I wanted to touch on as we get into this. I don't know if you guys see that pretty good or not so much. Okay. So I wanted to get your guys' top 5. I'll start with George running through his top 5. We'll go around the horn. I kind of want to get a feel as to what you guys think is the top 5 and how the Broncos match up with the rest of the field, in the NFL. So go ahead, George. Give us your top 5, my boy.
Man, right now, top 5 is tough. There's a lot of banged up teams.
Yeah.
There's a lot of question marks. And I don't know that I trust many of these teams right now. And so I guess if I have to give it in order, right now I would say the way they're playing with the way their team is healthy, I would put the Bills at my number 1 team. They're still only 6-2. They've been doing it year after year. I mean, how many AFC championships are they going to play before they win one? Hopefully not, because they might lose the. But I would go with the Bills as my 1, just based on their health as a team. And Josh Allen's a dog. He gets it done. Second is crazy because I honestly can't disrespect the Colts, man. I will give the Colts the number 2 spot just based on how consistent they've been able to play. Besides their, they finally lost. They kind of got the Tim treatment, win 4 straight, kind of be on your high horse and then lose one,
Come on, bro. Really? You had to go there?
Yeah, sorry.
Hey, 4 weeks straight, number 1 scorer. I was like to say that.
And what happened last week?
Yeah, I said.
That's all that matters. But at there, I'm gonna go. Man, that's tough. It's hard to put an NFC team there, especially. I was going to have the Packers up there, but that disappointing loss to Carolina yesterday.
Shout out to my boy Medlock for calling
Medlock. Medlock called that too, yes, sir. Man, I'm gonna put the Broncos as the number three team.
Oh, damn!
Number 3. We are also very healthy. We're a little younger, a little less experienced, but I think we have a better coach. Our coaching isn't better now, but the potential for what he can be. Let me be clear. He can come through for us. And then I'm going to throw. Ooh, that's a tough one. I'm going to throw, just as a courtesy, I'm going to throw the Eagles at 4.
Oh.
Because they still have not been shown that you can't really stop them. Like we did. But on a consistent basis, there's not a lot of. They're not going to play another defense like ours.
They just added a bunch of players too now.
And they're just making trades. Howie Roseman's a freaking genius over there. So I'm not going to disrespect the champs. I'll give them the 4 spot, and I think 5 people will be surprised. I got the Seattle Seahawks as my.
Yep.
Yes.
I can't say they're right there. I can't say they're.
I was hoping no one said that for their top 5.
Respectfully give them the number 5 slot. Tim might learn his name one day, but Jackson Smith and Jigba is a freaking stud. Don't even know he's had him all year. Every week. What's my receiver's name? Yeah.
No, I just don't pronounce it right. I know.
Yeah.
But every week I'm on the phone with George. I go, Jigba, how do you fucking say that shit?
Yeah. I've got to sneak them in there because they're playing some good ball without a very good run game. And they're finally getting Walker going a little. They got their dual threat with Charbonnet. They're moving the ball around. And like I said, they're a sneaky team with a good defense. Yeah. So that'd be my round out for the 5.
All right. Give me yours, Tim. Rapid fire.
All right.
Number 1.
I won't take as long as George. Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 1 is the Bills. Number 1 is the Bills for sure. I mean, they just got KC. KC without the refs' help, right? They don't look like they did, previous years. So, but Bills are looking good. I'm gonna go Broncos at number 2, which I would love to put Broncos as number 1, but until we get that play calling, all that figured out. I mean, I believe that we are a better team than the Bills. I just don't think we're performing as a better team, if that makes sense to you guys. So I got Bills and I got Broncos, and then this is where it gets a little I might take as long as George.
You had all that time to think while I was talking. What do you mean?
Dude, I know. Like, you should have had him in ducks in a row by then.
Number 3's got to be the Colts. Colts are looking nice. They're getting coached up real nice over there, and you know they're closing out, man. They're 5-0, right? At home, I believe. I don't know the exact stat on that, but Colts definitely got to go 3. Ooh. I gotta go Seattle at 4 because Seattle's looking nice. Sucks that George got to put them first because I was gonna say something, but yeah.
It's all good. Great minds could think alike.
But yeah, no, Seattle's looking nice, man. I mean, over there, you know, even though I don't know his name, he's over. But you know, he's on my fantasy, and Dallas throwing touchdowns to everybody, and I'm like, will you throw it? I'm losing fantasy.
He's only the number 1 wide receiver statistically in the NFL.
No, but like, did you see yesterday? Did you see
He's
how
got
many
3 names? Just learn one of them.
Jackson, come on.
Yeah, it was all about fantasy. That's all I cared about. I didn't care if Seattle won or lost.
That's throwing his ass off.
That's all I wanted. And my number 5, you guys are not gonna like this, but I'm gonna go with Los Angeles Chargers because they're trying to hang in there. They're looking tough. They're no slack. I know we should have beat them. But they're not backing out of the country. This AFC West, man. We got to work cut out for us. You know, I mean, we're gonna run through the Raiders. I will say that, but I will put
Oh my God!
the Chargers in my number 5.
My only shot at you is that Joe Alt just got season-ending surgery.
They're both
They just lost their left
gone,
tackle.
dude.
That's tough.
Yeah.
But as of right now, as of today, you know,
Yeah.
when they played. I can agree. Going forward is going to be tough for them.
Yeah, definitely. But we're talking through week 8 or whatever.
Damn.
All right.
Medlock.
Let's see, top 5. I'm gonna agree with everybody else. The Bills, you know, you just beat KC. Still got the tough defense, and Josh Allen. I mean, he's a gunslinger, and he got the running back up there. He's running good, so yeah, definitely got to keep them at 1. Number 2. I mean, I'm gonna put the Patriots above the Colts just because I think Vrabel got them on a mission to prove him right. You know that Tennessee shouldn't have fired him. We'll see. I think they also have a little bit better schedule through the rest of the year than the Colts are going to have. Number 3, I'm gonna put Philly just a little bit above us, even though we beat them. You know, they're still the reigning champs, but right behind them, I'm gonna put us, and then I'm gonna put the Colts.
I like it. What about you, Jay?
Weaver himself. Come with the hot takes.
Yeah, I was gonna say I gotta zig when other people are zagging. So I got a couple random things, I guess, little tidbits to throw here. But number 1, I'm going with the Philadelphia Eagles. That is still, at the end of the day, I know as Bronco fans, we look at them probably a little inferior because we beat them, and as we should have that feeling. But like the rest of the NFL still is circling that game on their schedule if they have to play Philly. Philly is going to be such a tough out in the playoffs. Like, they're defending champs, so that got to be number 1. Number 2, I got Buffalo. Buffalo is this kind of built the same way where they're going to transition into winter very well. You know, they can grind it out and they can play that offensive style to just pound the rock and play defense. And I really like them coming into winter months. Number 3, I would go with the Broncos because, again, I look at winter football. Defense rides out. The offense takes a step back on average for the NFL. We have the best defense in the league. And like I said earlier, coaching, I think coaching really matters when you get to the playoffs. And we got a really good coach situationally, you know, that is doing these 2-point conversions that are winning us games that, you know, other coaches that aren't so ballsy wouldn't try and attempt. So got some differentiating factors there. Next up would be 4, and I'm going to go with the Seattle Seahawks. That was going to be on my list. Couple of things that I would point to for Seattle. They are 4-0 on the road and only 500 at home. And that is traditionally a huge home field advantage up there in Seattle. So when the tides turned, and again, we played different style of football in the winter, I would say that they're not going to run 500 at home. So they're only going to improve. And that road record looks really good for them. So I like them a lot. And then number 5 for me is another kind of weird one that, like, George, you kind of hit on it. The Green Bay Packers. I think they are the most complete football team in the NFL. They have talent at so many levels, but it is, and I guess I could probably revise this, but Kraft being out and him tearing his knee out that's going to be devastating for that offense.
Good thing to trade deadline tomorrow.
That's Tim's fantasy tight end too.
Musgrave is legit. He'll be fine. Like they've got good depth at tight end, so they'll survive. But I like Green Bay.
I like Green Bay. That's a good one.
George's coming at me today.
Are you done, Tim?
No.
All right, can I go now?
All right, Zach.
Mile High Outcasters.
You better have your 5 ready, all right? You had all this time.
I had all my 5. Right, rapid fire. Number 1, I got Philadelphia. Number 2, I got the Bills.
So
Number 3, I have the Packers.
Ooh.
Number 4, Seattle. And number 5, the Denver Broncos.
Okay.
That offense is what keeps them from going to that next level, really, to put them at number 1, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's Sam Darnold. He's spicy.
Yeah.
Like,
I like what I've seen from Seattle. They put up points, but they have a defense that could
Say
stop
something, George.
them. Yeah. How long did that take me? 10 seconds?
Yeah,
Record time.
if I had 15 minutes to prepare, I'd hope.
Yeah.
You guys picked all the teams for me.
Well, George took up like 7 minutes there anyway. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was actually
I
15
started out
minutes.
nice, give you guys time.
It was 15 minutes.
It's like time to close the
3
show
minutes
out
to
because of George.
Real quick shout out. Pops in the house. What's up, Bronco Bros?
What's up?
But yeah, no, I mean that's a good top 5. It's a good top 5 from everybody. I like the takes. They're all
nobody had Tampa Bay. I didn't hear that team
Injuries,
at all.
bro. Injuries.
Injuries kept them out. Otherwise, Baker's the MVP.
Baker's a dude.
He's the MVP.
Like,
it doesn't matter.
it's
unquestioned. If they weren't a shell of a team that was just literally all in wheelchairs, they would be killing it right now.
Yeah,
They came out on fire.
Even Igbuka's hurt.
They came out on fire,
Rookie
though.
receiver. They're all hurt right now.
Speaking of it,
Bucky's out. Like their whole starting roster is out, dude. That's tough.
Speaking of Igbuka, George, I think I read that RJ Harvey has just as many reception touchdowns as Igbuka does out of the rookies.
We were out.
Finally.
That's crazy.
Crazy, huh?
Yeah, that is crazy.
So now to get onto onwards. We'll wait for Hugh for the
Go
class
ahead.
to continue.
It's your hand raise, mister.
I need to call his parents to let him know that he's been disruptive on my podcast. Anyways, it is Raiders week, you guys. We're on a short week. We got a lot to get into on that one real quick. But first and foremost, I want to get into, kind of like Mile High memories, what Tim Dog and Mile High Medlock, because, they are sharing their show with us today.
We show a little love to the outcasts.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
But so I want to ask the question, what is each of your guys' favorite memory between the Denver Broncos and the Raiders? Who haven't I started with before?
Yourself. Once you start going.
Yep.
You know what, bro? Okay.
Good job, George.
Let's start with me. And I'm going to give, I know all the great memories that we've watched. It's been a great rivalry, but I feel like the Bo Nix and Sean Payton game where they were on the sideline arguing just told me that Bo Nix is him and he's here. He's our quarterback. And I know it wasn't like anything to really do with the Raiders, right? But like that moment in that game, dude, said enough for me as for Bo Nix, bro. So thank you so much for pissing off Bo Nix too, because that game we were like playing horrible, dude. And Bo really held Sean accountable or whatever, vice versa, and they gave each other the wins. And I was like, yeah, I like my quarterback with some fire in him, So I
should
just
put
like
the TO face on. That's my quarterback.
Yeah,
that's my quarterback. That was the Throwbacks jerseys debut game, I believe.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That's that pick six.
Big deal in itself. Oh yeah,
it's just after that, bro. After he got into it, it was like he went off, dude, as a quarterback, putting up stats like crazy. I think he had like 3 touchdown passes, right? So
yeah, he exploded.
Anyways, that was mine.
What about Medlock? Medlock, what's your favorite Bronco Raider memory?
So I was just looking it up here. I'm gonna go back to 2001. It's when we still had Romanowski. They had Rich Gannon as quarterback, and man, he was just slinging the ball all around on us, and we could not find a way to stop them. And man, dude, that had me so mad. I've been to a couple of Raider Bronco games, but man, watching that one where Gannon was just slinging it on us, man, that was it wasn't a good one, but it's one I always like, man, when we could turn it on and just kill the Raiders, let's do it, man, because they didn't stop. So, that's one. And it's not a good memory, but it's a fire, man. It puts that fire in me. Like, let's just get it.
It's
the
memory.
Tuck Rule year. That's the Tuck Rule year where they went to New England. They were
that was 03. They had
fucking Tom.
Tim Brown. Tim Brown was so good back then.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Tim Brown's one of the greatest.
What about you, Jay? What's your good memory?
See, this is my whole thing too. I understand why Raider Week is such a huge deal, and we have huge rivalry with the Raiders and whatnot.
It's got my hustle too.
I kind of feel like I'm too young to know like the thick of the Raiders rivalry. So I have a modern, I guess, look, and that's the Aqib Talib's Nacho chain on Crabtree. I will never forget that day. Like that was when I saw like players like street fighting for the first time in an NFL like environment. Absolutely love Aqib Talib. I can't believe that he is ours, that we claim him now. Like, I always looked at Aqib Talib as a Patriot, a Buccaneer, like some other guy in the NFL, but like he's ours. He touts himself as a Bronco fan. So it's good. It's crazy.
That's awesome. No, we all love that, of course, because he did it twice. He did it in another game.
Yeah.
But the initial one was fire. Tim Dog?
My favorite Bronco Raider memory I think it was 03 or 04. Rich Gannon was quarterback for the Raiders. I believe Jake Plummer was our quarterback. They were going back and forth in the snow. And the reason why this is one of the best memories for me is because my Uncle Jesse, God forgive him because he's a Raider fan. So we went to the game together, and they were like first half coming out after us, this and that, blah, blah, blah. And we came back, we won the game, and my uncle got a little tipsy. And like these Bronco fans wanted to jump him, man. They were gonna jump him, and that's my uncle, Raiders fan or not, that's my uncle. Like, so like we hit a security guard. And we're like, man, these guys over here are crazy. That security guard goes, I suggest you run out of here. He wasn't trying to get in the middle of it. He wasn't trying to do nothing. He goes, just go. Before more Bronco fans come on. And I'm in my orange, I'm like, you stupid. I'm looking at my uncle like, this is how we're going to finish the game. But he was so mad that the Broncos won. So, like, the memory isn't really about the game itself. The memory is with family. And man, like I had my uncle's back to the end, but at the same time, the security guards just looked at us like, there ain't nothing we can do for you, man. Like you gotta go. So there's mine.
You gotta go.
I love that. I love that. So I was on the Romanowski train for a while. I was going with the Joe style. I really like the to leave.
Yeah, that one's up there. Yeah.
But I was, man, the one thing that always stuck when it happened, and it was not even that long ago, is they actually put it to us. They put that 63 points on our fucking head that year. Yeah, that one hurt because I hate the Raiders, and I have a lot of friends that are Raider fans. And I think the biggest memory comes from it is like not right after, but sometime shortly after that, we went and swept them for 3-4 years, won the division every year. We got the bragging rights back, but man, they had McFadden and they were freaking torching us.
Dude, I forgot about that.
Come on.
One thing too, real quick is.
So I'm on the Medlock train. I'm on the Medlock train with the disappointing memory.
The disappointing one.
Yeah.
One disappointing one too that was kind of hurtful, dude, was the year that we won the Super Bowl, but when Khalil Mack just fucking went off, dude, for like 5 sacks in that game, dude.
I was only mad about that. It's because it's the only reason he won.
I was about to go
over Von Miller.
Yeah,
it's the only reason they gave it to him was because he had a 5-sack game against us, but he did not deserve that MVP.
Von should have won that shit. That
yeah. That's all they had to live for, though. Come on, it's the Raiders.
So playing us is their Super Bowl every year. If they win,
that's why Thursday's a scary game.
That game. So George, to touch on that, like, what do you feel we need to do as a team to keep ourselves from losing? You say it was a trap game. Kind of tell us what you think we should do as a team.
We need to not play to their level. We should come in here and we should stick to our game plan, and we should actually have a game plan that we stick to for 4 quarters. Play them like we played Dallas. Don't expect to put up 44. This is a game they will show up for. This is a division rivalry. How good would it feel for the Raiders to knock us off our high horse? Come on.
This is their Super Bowl
game at its finest. We're tied for number 1 record in the NFL. What are they? They're scumbags.
2-6.
Little cockroaches. They want to ruin your life. And they're going to show up to ruin our lives. And we need to make sure we don't play down to their level. Don't make stupid penalties. Keep it in check. But we need to, what we've all been saying, we need to feed J.K. Dobbins. He needs to be running the ball a little bit more. He needs 12, 15, even 18 carries. I want to keep using Harvey. Harvey's been, back-to-back weeks with touchdowns. He can't catch a touchdown every week, but he could. It's not impossible. Keep using Harvey, keep spreading the ball, but don't force feed Troy. Use them. They're not a great defense, but don't let them beat you with the players they do have. Don't let Max Crosby have a day.
What about you, Jay?
I'm gonna go with a topic that Orange and Blue Network fellow associate Isaiah Henderson was talking about earlier, and that is the craziness of Brock Bowers and how we match up our checker piece or chess piece up against him. And you got Jahdae Barron, who was drafted for this reason. You are the guy to finally figure out that middle of the field, the Travis Kelce rule that we've just been getting destroyed in for years. Mm-hmm. So it's a Jahdae Barron game. And I think he also threw in the Drake Greenlaw factor. If we can get a full game out of him, maybe at full snap count, full reps, because he still hasn't necessarily been playing full, compared to what he really should be as, the Pro Bowl, all-pro linebacker he is.
He's getting into game shape,
Yeah, conditioning. I get it. But, dude, that's the matchup for me. That's the win or lose. you got to beat Brock Bowers.
Yeah, man, that's good. I like it. What about you, Medlock?
Oh man, dude. I mean, definitely it could be a trap game, but I mean, I'm gonna be optimistic, even though I've been kind of down. I think we're gonna bounce back this week. I mean, I think Sean Payton's gonna have these guys revved and ready, and it's like I said, our defense is of course is gonna be there, so I'm not worried about that. But as long as we have our special teams just tuned into not making the mistakes. I mean, I give it the guy what's his name 83. I can't remember his name, Brandy or
Bandy.
Bandy. Yeah, Bandy.
Squad.
Yeah,
Drop the ball with your Wes Welker looking at.
yeah. Like I don't think that's going to happen again. So I think we're going to be good there. But we also got to punt coverage and kick coverage. We got to get better on that. So as long as those two phases, the special teams and the offense is cleared up, I mean, we should give them a good BTF.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Yes, sir. A little BTF.
Built
But,
to ace.
like I said, it's going to depend on how the offense comes out. Like they can't come out and not put up points, and you can't have Bo Nix at halftime 6 for 17 for 76 yards. You can't have at the end of the first quarter he was 0 for 3. Like you can't have that. He's got to be better. And like I said, Sean Payton's got to put him in better positions to get him started. So, it's all going to depend on those two. But, I mean, our defense is going to be there. And like I said, I'm optimistic we're going to pull off a pretty damn good win.
You remember, Marvin was a little banged up. Marvin should be back there taking those punts.
Yeah.
yeah. What about you, Tim Dog? Give me your.
For me, I can't say if it is or isn't, because the only reason I say that is because you don't know how they're going to come out. You know what I mean? Like, if they come out firing and with a total scheme, like, I believe the script is 12 plays. I could be mistaken on that. I don't think it's 15 like Shanahan used to do, but it all depends on the play calling. So I don't want to go either way on that. I think it could be a trap game if you're on it, if you're doing what you need to do and go out for them. But the Raiders always come out for blood against the Broncos. On George's point, he's absolutely right. You expect the Raiders to play the Broncos the best ability. They're not going to make the playoffs, but they can get us out of first place. I mean, three losses compared to, say, Indianapolis and being 7-2 as well. So it's hard to say. I think we are going to come out and win this game no matter what. I just don't know how we're going to win it. I don't know if it's going to be another Texans game, another, you know what I mean, like going down to the end of the wire. So it's hard to say because I don't know what Broncos are going to come out. I don't know what coach is going to come out of that locker room and is ready to throw the ball to Ingram, get him involved, run Dobbins enough so you can let Harvey go for a 40-yard run, because Harvey's going to get that run off of Dobbins going down. That's going to open up the play action. You have to, once again, I mean, I know I keep saying this, but play calling, man. I need them to look at the Raiders like they're the Cowboys and just go right after them.
Okay. I like those points. Good points there, Tim Dog. If I'm the coach and I'm dialing up a game plan, I'm spreading the ball, I'm keeping it balanced, because I feel like when you keep this offense balanced, we have produced at a high level in terms of scoring, and also I feel like we also on the offensive side, we need to figure ways to not let Max Crosby disrupt us and chip him, and have guys like J.K. Dobbins maybe chip him, or have Troutman or somebody, on that side. And I think as on the defense, you need to find a way. Maybe you're not going to stop Brock Bowers completely, but I think you need to keep him at bay at least, and contain him with mixed coverages. Whether you're having what's his name? Hufanga, who I've been excited about, in the box, and maybe Jade Barron, you have freaking Dre Greenlaw, with those three guys, I think you can keep Brock Bowers contain. And then I think I'm not really too worried about the running game. I feel like our running defense is pretty solid. You see what Zach Allen and John Franklin Myers are, in that interior. So I feel like if we do those things, we can win this game for sure.
Yeah. It's going to be a high emotion game, just a primetime game in general in Denver is, I think, a special thing with the lights on.
Yeah.
I mean, George, I don't know, a trap game? Like, is this truly a trap game? You think like we really could lose this game? I want to hear your explanation here.
Just the way we've been playing, the way we have not been showing up. That's where the trap, I think, can fall in. If we continue to overlook teams and overlook our struggles on offense and not make the adjustments, especially after halftime. What is halftime even for? Are they just eating peanut butter and jellies and high-fiving? Like, what the hell is going on in the back? Why are we not coming out running the game plan? Why are we doing? We come out and run the same thing we just ran. What's going on? Like, you can't do that against a team that will play their hearts out to beat you on a Thursday night at your house in a division rivalry game that they want. So we got to come out and show that we want it more, because I guarantee you they're coming for blood. They want to put us down. They don't want. Come on, it's division. All those, especially Broncos Raiders. They do not want us to succeed in any form or fashion. There's hatred, and we cannot not show up.
Knocking our Uncrustables tower.
Yeah. Well, exactly, bro. What the heck is going on?
I just had
Passing out oranges and Uncrustables. We're just like, yeah, guys, good job, man.
I was trying to not to lose it with looking at Dak, man.
You guys are all dying. I'm loving it. I'm serious, man.
I have the mental picture of freaking Sean Payton passing out.
Yeah, I'm like, what are you guys? What are you doing? Free stunts? What is that what we're doing? Come on, like, have a game plan.
Oh gosh.
And that would be my main point. Like, we can't not show up for this game, and if we don't, it might be one that we don't get ourselves out of. Although the Raiders, I feel like, are super inferior, and I wouldn't predict us to lose. I do think we'll win the game, but I just hope my worries don't come to fruition.
Yeah,
I've seen that we've done it before.
So I have a question.
Many times.
So I have a question for you guys. I'm gonna go back to the game last week. How many guys think that if CJ Stroud would not have got hurt, we still would have won the game?
Yes.
We still would have won the game. Yeah,
we still would have won the game.
It would have been in stupid fashion, the same way it was, and somehow we would have figured it out. But
we were still only getting field goals when he was on the field. Not to mention that
fourth goal. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead. No, it's okay.
Goal line stand. Look at the goal line stand.
Goal line stand.
4 straight downs on the one.
Greenlow. What the
Who is CJ? Who? Never heard of her.
Yeah. I'm not saying we wouldn't have, but a whole second half without him, and their backup, and we still weren't dominating them, but we were dominating them. But like I said, it's just the points wise. Our offense cannot produce enough to where we can make that. Where it's not a heartbreaking game. We're not the cardiac kids. So like I said, I think with CJ, if he would not have gotten hurt, it would have been a little bit more competitive a game. But
I'm gonna disagree. I'm gonna disagree with that because I'm gonna go on something that George told me yesterday when watching the game. When I'm sorry, I forget the backup's name.
Davis Mills.
There you go. George put on a good take, and he said, "We're not ready to play this man. We game plan for Stroud, right?" And he came out.
Are you serious right now, bro?
He came out looking not. And no, but I mean, you got to believe that our game plan was built around the starting quarterback. So I thought that was a good take on George because look at now he comes out firing and you're like, oh, he's a backup. He's going to be worried about the Broncos. That's what we all thought, guaranteed. I did.
Nico Collins right off the bat, dude. Damn.
Yeah,
and he hit the tight end down the middle too on a perfect strike, you know.
But like the reason why, like I said, it's you're not ready for that backup quarterback, and like George said, backup quarterbacks are ready to instill their name, go in that game, make a name for themselves, and show I can do this too. So I think it was a harder game because we weren't ready for the backup.
You can inspire all the backups out there, Tim Dog.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Backup quarterback speech.
I just feel like Davis Mills has come out and done it before. Davis Mills has had 300-yard passing games, 3 touchdown games. He's come out and been a serviceable backup before, but we also weren't ready for him to control the offense how he did. He moved the ball. He got down the field. He did the same thing C.J. Stroud did, except without the legs and all this. But what legs? Jonathan Cooper, Nick Bonito, Zach Allen, JFM. You're talking, dude, we were all over them. No matter if Stroud was in or not, he was probably going to get knocked out because he would have took more hits. Davis Mills ain't taking those hits. Stroud probably would have left the game no matter what because of the hits he puts himself in with our defense. And that was my main point is like Davis Mills was able to come in and be very serviceable against a very good defense because he's a true veteran backup. He's been here for 4 years in the league maybe and has started several games. Yeah. So it was easier for him to take on that role against our defense, and it was very competitive. They were winning the whole time.
And I wouldn't believe that Vance Joseph or any defensive coordinator that's got any bit of, standing is going to not have a second, game plan for a backup quarterback. And I'm not going to say they're going to have it down, but they're going to find it out real quick. So I think they will have a game plan for a backup. Just it's not going to be as thorough as the starter for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. Good. So and real quick to give flowers to Riley Moss in that secondary, they held Nico Collins on 11 targets to 7 receptions, 75 yards, under 80.
Yeah,
that's phenomenal, dude. Like they balled out. I gotta give kudos to them.
Shout out not only Riley, but shout out the guys that had to sub.
Chris Abrams,
other side of the field.
Barron,
Drain, Barron, McLaughlin, or freaking Jaquan.
McMillan. It's just so crazy how they had all their playmakers available for this game, So,
but for real, bro, tell me not all game. You can even ask Tim all game. How many times were you saying Jaquan McMillan's name? He was all over the field.
Jaquillin.
Locking dudes down. Jaquillin, come on.
Oh, dude, that's funny. That's hilarious. Sorry.
Alrighty. Do you guys want to do another segment? You want to do the dark horse real quick?
Yeah, you guys want to make dark horse predictions?
Yeah, let's get into that. I know it's cute. It's probably funny, but whatever. This is the dark horse segment where we each get an opportunity to pick a team that has the potential to upset a favorite. So, Jay, since you're our founder, we're going to let you go first.
Oh, dear.
Pick a underdog. So we got the Raiders, Broncos. If you want to pick the Raiders, get off my damn show.
No, that's definitely not happening.
Okay. Now I will go down the list of games from there on. We got the Falcons and the Colts, and that's an international game.
I didn't know there was international still. I thought that was over.
Yeah.
Berlin.
Interesting.
El Hermany.
We got Saints, Panthers. Wow, Panthers. Shout out.
Yeah, looking good.
Giants, Bears. Jaguars, Texans.
Ooh.
Bills, Dolphins. Ravens, Vikings. Browns, Jets. Patriots, Buccaneers, and well, damn, is that and then the afternoon games. Cardinals, Seahawks, Rams, Niners, Lions,
Wow.
Commanders. Ooh, Sunday night football. Steelers, Chargers,
There's a
Eagles,
lot of
Packers.
even matches, like a lot of
Yeah,
even games
Yeah.
this week. There's not a whole lot of up down, you would think.
No. And then we got those 4 teams on a bye below.
Quite a bit of toss-ups.
Yeah.
Quite a bit of toss-ups this week. Go up real quick.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of a toilet bowl in itself. Like, it's hard to pick Baltimore as an underdog with their record. Yeah, they've sucked, but they're going to Minneapolis. I mean, I feel like that's somewhat of a toss-up, but
Yeah.
as far as like a big upset, I guess. I mean, can the Dolphins beat the Bills in division game? You never know at home. That's always kind of a sneaky thing. Dolphins suck, but
You want that one?
maybe they'll rise. No. Give me Jackson Dart and the Giants over the Bears. I mean, I'm not buying the fingernail painting Caleb Williams. It's just in that bag. I don't care if Loveland has come to life. Like, I'm still not a Bears guy. So.
I picked up Loveland in fantasy this week.
Loveland, I mean, he's starting to snap. Like, he's starting to get some share of targets. So, I mean, he's getting opportunity. But man, Caleb Williams is not my dig.
No, can't paint the nails. No.
Not my dig as a quarterback. So I'll go Giants. I'll go Dart. The Scatulous
Dart.
I like it. George, what about you, my guy?
After that amazing victory, they will come back down to earth, and the Saints will beat the Panthers this week.
Another one. Damn, that quick. What about you, Tim Dog?
He's gonna do the
Go back
Cleveland.
up. Go back up.
Oh, you want the Raiders?
No.
Get that mute button ready.
No, he wants to do the Cleveland and New York Jets game.
No.
Oh my god, that toilet bowl. Hey, that could be the Shador game. Let's go.
I'm man, Jay, you hit it on the head. It's like a lot of even matchups. It's like which dark horse. I'm gonna just pull one out of thin air, man, and I'm gonna say, and this is wishing. This is not saying like I believe it, but this is wishing. Falcons beating the Colts. Us taking a win. Us taking a win. This is wishful thinking. I want you guys to know that. I'm not calling it, but I am calling it, whatever. So I'm going to take the Falcons over the Colts because if we're going to do any dark horse, we want the Colts to lose. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
that's where I'm going with.
Awesome. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh man. Okay. Well, I'll wait for George to come back, but I'll pick mine in the meantime. Man, the Patriots have been running hot. They're on the road. Tampa Bay's down, guys. I gotta pass. Oof. You give me CJ Stroud is concussion protocol. Man, these are some tough ones. These are really tough ones. But if I really had to choose one, give me the Commanders to beat the Lions with Marcus Mariota.
An Oregon pitch, huh? At the last second. Why am I not surprised? Story as old as time.
So Tim, you picked the Falcons twice this week. Last week too, you picked the Falcons.
Yeah.
No, but I picked the Commanders this time.
No, I said Tim.
Oh, Tim. Oh,
yeah.
What are we doing?
He only lost by one though. So
switch it up like you switch your underwear.
like I said, if you want a dark horse, you want somebody to beat the Colts to help the Broncos out. So
okay, I like it. Okay, I'm picking up what you're putting down. Okay, what about you, George?
Okay.
So I'm gonna go with the Jacksonville. Houston beating Jacksonville. Houston over Jacksonville.
I was like, ooh, that never
Jacksonville.
Damn. Look at you guys just doing your thing.
CJ Stroud not going to play? Is CJ Stroud going to be out?
Mills are not. They can beat Jacksonville because Travis Hunter's out too.
Yeah, it's true.
What about you, Montoya? You picked your guys already?
Saints.
I was the last one. Yeah.
I was so dumb though. You couldn't pick better. Just kidding.
It's better than yours.
I know. I'm sorry. It's been a long
Oregon
day.
Ducks. Oh my god.
Yeah, what a homer pick.
Cool. All right, you guys. Well, to close us out, I would like for us to do a 2-minute drill. And being that the Broncos it's the trade deadline tomorrow. We're going to each have 24 seconds before we close out to say whether the Broncos make a trade. State your case as to why or why not they make a trade. Okay. So, Montoya, would you hit that intro for me? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you know what I'm saying? No, I don't actually.
Okay. I got you. He lost something. What is up? What is up? What is up, Broncos country? This is the 2-minute drill, the first 5-man 2-minute drill, where we each have 24 seconds to state our case with tomorrow being the trade deadline as to whether or not this Denver Broncos team will make a trade. Montoya, we are excited to hear your take, sir. So I'm going to put the clock on the screen. And hold on, it gets too damn excited. You get 24 seconds, and that's it. Don't ask for more shit, okay? Let me know when you're ready.
Can't wait to hear this, George.
24 seconds, get that.
All right. I'm ready. All right. I feel the Broncos will make a move, but it will not be a big move. It's going to be a slight move for maybe a lesser wide receiver, somebody to fill in here and there, potentially a tight end. But I think we will make a little noise, but not a big splash like we all think, because Sean trusts his guys.
Good job. Damn. You thought this one through, huh? You look at you.
I'm always thinking. What you mean?
All right. Jay? Look at his face.
All right. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
I do not think we will make any significant move whatsoever. We have had injuries, but the injuries we've had are to groups we already have depth at. And we really even haven't been stung by like major injuries. So we've relatively been healthy. And I think that would have been the justification for going out and like replacing someone that's on IR. But we're good to go. And we're confident. We're number 1. Let's go.
Damn.
Yeah.
I like that.
Good job. That was good. That was good.
I want
like
Tim.
it.
He's down relaxed down below, so I won't make his ass work. You ready, Tim?
What's that? Yeah.
I said his ass was too relaxed. He's falling asleep. Look at him. Falling asleep. I'm like, no.
Never.
Okay. 24 seconds to state your case as to why the Broncos may or may not make a trade for the trade deadline. And let me know when you're ready.
Go ahead. So I agree with Jay and George. We don't need any significant changes. We're healthy. We're going at it. The only thing that we might be ever looking for is nothing, because everything's already on our bench and starting. So we just need to utilize the weapons, and we need to like seriously get them all involved so we can show why we didn't make a trade deadline.
Okay. What about you, Medlock? You ready to go, my guy? I'll get this reset.
I'm good. Yes, sir. So I don't think the Broncos are going to make a trade. If we did make a trade, the only thing I would say or make a move would be for a center. I don't think we're going to find one because I don't think there's any talent out there. We got Mercedes Lewis, pretty good blocking tight end. Been a long time vet, so I think we're good to go. And we just got to make sure we get our stuff together and make this run.
Ooh, okay.
All right. We'll get you set up, bro.
All right. I'm ready. The Broncos will make a trade because this has never been as wide open as it ever has been. The Denver Broncos will trade for a wide receiver and a tight end, putting their chips in to make a big run for the playoffs, potentially trading for a Shaheed and a Chika Congo at those positions, surprising all of Broncos country. I like it spicy. Broncos, let's get this Super Bowl, baby.
Making moves.
I mean, Philadelphia is goddamn. Why can't we be that part of the fun?
Dude, Howie Roseman is insane. He can't help himself but pick up the phone.
He's like,
He is.
Well, this was a lot of fun, man. I know it was kind of maybe a little hard with 5, but this was fun, dude. Like, we've never done this before. This was lit.
Jay's first time on the Broncos Bros.
First
Thank
time.
you so much.
Much respect to you, Jay.
Oh, of course.
To Dak and George, thank you for having me and Joe on. Like, as you know, the Thursday night game's on. So thank you for having on Broncos Bros.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I was just like talking to George, and I was like, we're going to come up with something fun, and here we are.
And then to my high memory, that was cool. That was good, Dak. That was good.
Yeah.
That was my idea.
Yeah, it was George's idea.
Oh, never mind.
Don't be giving my credit away. Don't come on my show and get my credit away.
Never mind.
Here's the guy. Here's
That's not credit. That's my
Well, here's the guy. Here's the guy. My, he's scared to. Jay's in. Okay.
Oh my God, that guy's so funny.
Oh,
So
man, that's great.
Oh,
No,
man,
that's a great 2-minute drill. Great segments. Everybody had good takes. All right. So I guess since you guys won't get to do your Thursday night game, I don't know if you're going to be on pregame or not. Let's give our predictions for Thursday night.
Yeah.
Before we get off.
Yeah, I like that.
So Dak, since you like to put me on the spot every time, go ahead.
Yeah. The Denver Broncos will
We're
win
going to
this
give our guests a chance.
Yeah, of course. The Denver Broncos will win this game. We put up points in this one. I say Denver wins this one 41-10.
Okay.
We put 44 on the scoreboard.
That's a big one.
Yeah. So.
Okay. All right. I think we have we're all thinking hard about that one. I would like to call on you guys all play rock, paper, scissors right now.
I'm down.
What you got for Thursday night, good luck?
For Thursday night, let's see. Of course, I got the Broncos winning. I'm gonna put it at 34-13. 34-13. 34-13.
All right.
It's not 41-10, but I'll take it.
Yeah, but we're gonna get a defensive touchdown or a special team touchdown.
Who are you predicting to make that touchdown?
Ooh, yes.
I mean, hopefully it's Hufunga, but if it's a defensive fumble, maybe Cooper or Benito or Frank.
You're like anyone on the team. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, so I'll just end the 53.
Yeah,
Okay, Russell Wilson.
He is eligible.
I just like to start thinking level.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Now, if it's a special team, I'm gonna give it to me.
What you got for your prediction, Jay?
All right, so I'm just looking. Spread is 9.5. We are favored. Holy cow! That's a big number. Big number for the NFL. And it's under 42.5. So that's crazy to me too. They think it's going to be a high scoring game, and that's what you guys are predicting. I mean, that's what's lining up here.
Yeah.
So I'm going Broncos 37, Raiders 27. They put some points up. Very high scoring game, and we win a shootout. A random shootout on a Thursday night.
Gino's picks.
I like see a defensive touchdown. I think Medlock's totally right. I think that is a spot on prediction.
It's Geno Smith. He's blind.
Geno Smith sucks. Yeah. And he throws it around.
He only sees the defense.
He might do a Jameis Winston on us.
Hey, don't disrespect Jameis Winston like that.
As long as he's not eating dogs.
He might throw 30 picks, but he'll throw 30 touchdowns too.
Yeah.
Okay?
Non-smells.
What about you, Tim? What's your prediction?
I'm going to go not such a high scoring game. I'm going to say the Broncos are going to pull it out 27, and I'm going to keep the Raiders very low, and I'm going to say it's 27-9. That our defense is no way going to let Geno get anything going. The only worry, special teams a little bit, but if we can lock that down and figure some stuff out, I don't think Raiders are going to score a touchdown. I'm going to go 27-9.
7-9. I like it.
Little field goals, bro.
Wow, FGs.
You guys are doing. We did both predictions. I like Mile High Medlock's bold prediction. Yeah. Pretty spicy. We did. Who else gave one? Anybody else? Anybody else want to give a bold prediction, George?
I mean, I'll give my score prediction too.
We don't want to give the fucking scores.
All right. The Broncos win.
The Broncos win. The dub. Like, share, subscribe.
I was waiting to hear a losing score here, George, as you're teasing.
Yeah,
you trap game. Like, we're just lost.
You know, I did tease a trap game, but I told you I'm not going to pick us to lose. That's just not okay. I can't do it. But I will predict it I will take the unders on all of those that you called out. Definitely not covering the spread. Definitely under 42. I'm talking like a 23-16 game.
Oh. Okay.
Dirty game.
Despicable. First real hatred in the division. We got that Chargers game early out the way, but we got the Raiders on this high, and it's going to be a freaking dogfight. Mile High on a Thursday night. And the Thursday night games have been good. So honestly, you guys are all on the right trend because Thursday night games have all been high scoring this year. They've all been crazy good. And I love Jays, I would love to see us throw up 37, not give up 27, but a high scoring shootout would be fun on prime time, but I think it's going to be a traditional rivalry game because it's the only game the Raiders have of importance.
So, George, let me ask you this. Is it winning 23-16 in the fourth quarter comeback? Or are we leading?
No, it's going to be, we're going to win in the fourth quarter again. It's going to be disgusting.
Same old.
Yeah. Can I say a bold prediction?
We're going to be down for majority of the game probably. Well, I'd say early. I'd say we'll go down early. They'll score before us. Whether field goal or not, but they're gonna have the lead, almost like last year we had the pick six, right? That turned the whole game around because they're about to go up 2 scores without that pick six, like you guys predict. So I'm gonna say Zach Allen with a strip fumble. He's been getting back there a lot lately, and I think he's
getting really specific.
I think he's due for a big turnover.
Scoop and score.
Yeah, maybe even a scoop and scoop. Somebody might scoop it else, but he's going to get the sack. He's going to get the sack fumble, sack Allen, fumble, and, Cooper to the house, Benito to the house, somebody to the house.
My bold prediction, if I may, I think this Denver Broncos team forces 3 turnovers and 1 being a touchdown.
Okay. Do you have a player in mind?
Tim Dog. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. My coach. You know what? I'm gonna give it to Hufanga because he's been that close to getting interceptions, dude. Why not throw him in there, bro?
I like it.
I'm gonna roll with Medlock, right? He picked Hufanga for the.
Yeah, he said 17 players' names, but yeah.
All of the above.
He said
on Vance Joseph. Yeah. He's
He
got
only
it.
named the practice squad. He only named the practice squad defense. Okay.
Oh man. Okay. Well, this was a lot of fun, man. Jesus. Did anybody else want to give a bold prediction? I know.
This is just a fun one that I hope happens. I really hope happens. Boys, let's see a Mercedes Lewis touchdown.
Ah,
Give the old man the rock.
Let him
go.
get the. I told Tim. I told
red
Tim.
zone box out.
Lewis in.
Red zone
Why are you
box out.
throwing the ball to Troutman? Just throw it to Just throw it to Lewis. Come on.
He's
It wasn't one
massive
time.
human being.
This went on for like the game.
Yeah, the whole game. I told him, you're not using Ingram. Adam Troutman's out here catching 8-yard hitches. Why? Why
So
is Adam
stupid.
Troutman catching 8-yard hitch routes? Get Mercedes Lewis in there. Run scene. Come on.
So my
Come on.
my prediction is going to be, which I hope it's right because it's definitely possible, but it's up to Sean Payton to do this. I'm going to say Ingram gets 2 TDs in this game.
I hope.
I hope, bro. Wishful thinking, right? Wishful thinking. But if you want to make a bold prediction like Jackass, that's going to be mine.
That's Jack.
My bold prediction is Ingram for 2.
No.
1 on a breakaway, 1 in the end zone.
Yeah! Wow, is very nice.
Very nice.
All right, man. This was fun as hell, dude. This was a good time. It really was.
I would like some Ingram too.
Thank you guys for all joining us. Thank you, viewers, for watching us ramble on about some nonsense.
Hey, like, share, and subscribe.
Like, share, and subscribe.
Like, just
Be rude not to.
Orange
Yeah.
and blue for life.
Jay, I got nothing but love for
Shout
you,
out,
man.
Jay. Yep.
Yeah, shout out Jay, bro.
Much love, much
And,
love. Thanks for the Mile High
There's a chance
Outcast
me
for
and
being here.
there's a chance me and Joe might be at the game. So Libre, we might be seeing you on Thursday.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir.
And before we head out, do you even Broncos, bro? Yeah. Have a good night. Mile High salute.
Let's go. Yes, sir.
Do you believe in Broncos, bro? When we hit that field, orange and blue pride, it's our strength and our shield. Every win, every loss, we deal with the flow. Broncos bros on the mic, let the whole world know. So tune in tight as we break it down slow. Broncos bros forever, let the whole world know.